Well, this is Adrian Cobb. I am the CEO of MBX Extreme, and we're here today to introduce a new product to our line. And it's a kind of a different product for us, but it's still connected with the shooting sports. And so I'm going to run through kind of what we've got here and some of the benefits to that product, and some of the advantages to the shooting community. So first of all, it's our interlocking system. It's designed for the AR, the 223. It's designed to fit on a PMAG. It's designed to fit on a Generation 3 PMAG. So basically, if you have some other kind of magazine, whether it be a PMAG of an earlier stage, it's not going to work on that, but it is going to work great on the P3. So you have to get yourself some Gen 3s, and basically we're going to start with the base pad, which is pretty much an extension. It goes onto the PMAG here, and basically it has a toolless retaining system for the base pad, and you can see it right there. It actually adds to a 30 round, you get 35, and to a 40 you get another 6 rounds, so 35 and 46. Basically we have a dual locking pin which retains the base pad. It's super solid, easy enough to slide on, put it on the PMAG, and then push the pins down, and you are good to go for the PMAG. It's locked on there. So what's new about this system, you're probably saying? Well, that's a good question. Well, we decided that after talking to some shooters and being out myself and doing some pistol rifle matches, that a lot of times you need a platform to shoot off, or it helps to shoot off a solid platform. It's a monopod, and it can be used for that, but what's really nice about the system is the ability to carry a single magazine. And if you get to a stage that you feel that you need more than one magazine, or you want to use a bipod, tripod, monopod situation, which is what this is, you can do that. You don't need a tripod. You can use this as a monopod. You can lock 2 magazines together, and basically you can put it into the weapon, and you have the stability, great stability for the monopod. Secondly, the thing about the system is that it just enables you to carry single mags, use them on various stages, whatever you want to do with them, shoot them as a regular magazine, without the complications of having in your bag clips that you have to have a dedicated magazine for that, and B, you kind of don't have a stable platform that's solid. They can move as you put them into the gun, and you rock from side to side. So what's nice about the system is basically we have an interlocker, and the interlocker is the piece here. This is the interlocker. It's basically a piece that goes in between. It's a toolless installation. It slides on these grooves here. It goes in, and then you push the pin up. It locks the interlocker in there, and then you can take another magazine and you can slide that on also, and engage the pin again, and that will lock the magazine on, and you basically got a rock steady 2 mags. What's nice about the system too, as you probably noticed already, is that you can use different size magazines but still have a solid platform on which to shoot off. So the bottom always remains the same. So you can lock, this is 2 30s, a 40, 30, this is a 40 and a 20. So it gives you a lot of options in which to set up to do that, you know. And some people, if you want to get crazy, you can get a little crazy with it, but you're going to have to carry it around. But obviously you can if you need to lock more than 2 magazines together, you can. So there's an option for different sizes and different ability to lock them together. So let's take a look at a few of the other things. Since we got the system here, we also decided that a lot of times you don't necessarily want to lock 2 magazines together to get the stability and the support with the rifle. So obviously you have a great support. Let me get that out of the way for you. They have a great support, and you have a nice platform to shoot off, but sometimes you don't want that. So with the system, what we came up with was an idea that because we already had the interlocking system on the sides, we created what we call some stability wings. And basically you can see on this piece here, they are basically attachments that can slide on to a single magazine, or in this case you can see there's a double magazine, which obviously you can use too. It's very stable. But basically we made it for the single magazine or the double, so that you can add these parts to it. And very easily, as you see, take them off one base pad, add them to another, push the pins up. Again, a toolless locking system. And what this does is basically it gives you the stability of the two magazines, and it gives you a platform to shoot off, a way to rest the gun, and just a great stable platform to shoot the gun off. So that's what you have there. What's also nice about the wings is you can, or the stabilizers, I call them wings, we call them stabilizers. It's kind of we're not really sure what to call them. But you can rest the gun with the muzzle up, or if you want to, you can very quickly, you can take and let me drop my gun out so I don't have to drop my gun on the place. You can take the wings off, push the pins down, turn the wings around, put them back on, put it back in the gun, and now you have a gun that will prop muzzle down. So if you're coming in on a stage and you want to come in and grab the gun, you've got that. You don't have to necessarily lay it down. It's safe, it's stable. It's not gonna fall over. It's got really good support, and you can come in and just go. So those are great features of the wings. My personal kind of favorite of the wing that showed up whilst we were making it was, and again, there's a lot of combinations. I kind of like to run the wing front and back because it gives me, but what's really nice about it is when you put it down for a table start, you got a little bit of leverage here, and you can get into the grip as opposed to a normal gun. So when you come in on it, you can come in on it with one swoop of the hand. You don't have to pick it up and re-grip. You can just come in and grip and go. So that's kind of, that's a nice fact of it. They don't weigh very much, so you're not talking any weight. But with a normal gun, you can see there's not room to get your hand. I've got pretty big hands here, or paws, as my wife likes to call it. So, but again, you can set the gun up, grips up, come in, take it and go. So that was basically the system is consists of really the parts, which is obviously the base pad, which gives you 5 to 6 round extension on a 223 PMAG, depending on what's 30 or 40. You have the interlocking block, which is a separate piece, which obviously you can keep in a bag, you can keep separate, whatever you want to do, which allows you to tie the magazines together to have a system of locking base pads together, and you end up with this configuration. And then thirdly, you have the option with a single base pad to add what we call the stabilizing wings, which go on the side and basically make your single mag into, you can see the configuration there. You've actually got a little bit more surface area support with the 1 and the 2 wings than you do with 2s. So you got a lot of the stability to be able to prop the gun, stage the gun. And then if you're really going to do some resting and you already got some surface to shoot off, you've obviously you can add the wings to the 2-rounder, and you end up with basically a very stable support system to shoot off. So that's our new system. We've been designing it and working on it for about 1.5 years, and we've done a lot of testing with it, and we've had a lot of good results with it. And I think that from the stability point of view, I personally have have found is a big difference, and along with a lot of the shooters that we have had tested. If you've got a place to prop the gun and to shoot off, then it's a big advantage to do that with the system. Also, just being able to carry mags in your bag and being able to pick and choose how to lock them together, when to lock them together, and not having to carry a set that's already made up. You can lock 220s, 230s, 30-40, you can lock a 20-40, whatever you want. And obviously the other part is being able to add support to a single magazine and being able to prop the gun up. So hope you guys are going to go out and check it out. My phone's ringing, so I'm going to have to go, but thanks very much for watching.